Our learning target is I can graph an absolute value function. What we're going to look at today is an absolute value function, can be written as f of x or as y, equal to the absolute value of negative 2x minus 2 plus 1. Now, this is a rather complex absolute value function because we notice we have a negative 2 in front of our x. So it's not as simple as other problems where we can look at the shift horizontally and the shift vertically. What we need to do is to do a little bit of investigation, and we begin by taking what is inside of the absolute value bars and setting it equal to 0. And then solving for this so that we get a value for x, which in fact is our axis of symmetry, our AOS. So what we have is kind of a starting point, that is our axis of symmetry at x equal negative 1. Now, we do notice that we have a shift of up 1. This pretty much follows our normal procedures of going up 1 because of the plus 1. This will be our vertex. So we have a vertex at negative 1, comma 1. In order to complete our graph, we're going to go ahead and plot some points. Points that we usually like to plot are the intercepts. In this case, if we think about the y-intercept, that would be when x equals 0. If we make x equals 0, then we have negative 2 times 0 minus 2 absolute value plus 1. In this case, we would have 0 minus 2 plus 1, absolute value of negative 2 plus 1 gives us 2 plus 1, which equals 3. So our point when x equals 0 is that y equals 3. So at x equals 0, we would have y equals 3. Because this is an axis symmetry, going 1 to the right, if we were to go 1 to the left to negative 2, we would also have a point on our graph. That point would indeed be negative 2, positive 3. We could check this work here by putting negative 2 into our function. And seeing that we have 4 minus 2 in the absolute value bars plus 1, which gives us the absolute value of 2 plus 1, which is also 3. So to graph an absolute value function that is rather complex inside the absolute value bars, our first step is to find that axis of symmetry. Once we find that axis of symmetry, we can find the vertex, and then we can also use our good old tool of plotting points and the axis of symmetry as a reflection to find two other points and draw our sketch. Thank you.